What's going on, guys? Paul here. Welcome back to another Cardano video. Today I'm joined by Jeremy and Adam. Jeremy from the Cardano Foundation and Adam from Bitrue. I have had both of these guys on before. Thanks very much for joining me again. Do you want to give a very quick introduction to who you are in case people haven't seen you on here before? So Jeremy, do you want to go first?
Sure. Thanks, Paul. I'm Jeremy Furster, project manager at Cardano Foundation. And so I assist with all third parties that interact with the Cardano ecosystem.
And Adam?
I am Adam O'Neill. I am the Chief Marketing Officer of Bitrue. And I'm very pleased to be back here speaking with you again, Paul. Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, it's great to have you on. I suppose the last time, for anyone who missed it, we had a quick chat about Bitrue were the first exchange to come out and actually stake to Cardano community stake pools. So you guys decided to stake 1 million ADA to the One Love stake pools instead of setting up your own stake pools. So how has the process been for you guys since the stake has happened? Any updates on that, or if you're looking for new pools, or how the delegation process went?
Yeah, it's been fantastic. Basically, as soon as we published the announcement about that and we came on your show, we then started to get like hundreds and hundreds of messages from other stake pool operators, all kind of, asking us to come and contribute to their stake pools. So it's definitely something that we're going to be following up on. We're going to be contributing to more stake pools, but we kind of need some more time to identify the ones that we really want to work long term with.
Yeah, that's great. And look, if you want to get that out there at any stage, you can send me a message. We can put a few minutes together in a video too. So I suppose the reason we're here today is you guys have now come out and listed a Cardano native asset, which is a great step for the community, the ecosystem, I feel. So you have now listed the OCC native asset, and you are one of the first exchanges to actually list this as well. So congratulations on that, and thanks for stepping up for the Cardano community. So how did all that come together? Was that a natural progression from helping on the staking side, or where did that come from?
Yeah, so when we were kind of discussing the staking with the Cardano community and with the Cardano Foundation themselves, the topic of native assets came up. And at Bitrue, we're always trying to be the first exchange to do anything. So like just last week, for example, we worked with the Flare team to announce the Songbird distribution. So for any new feature, we always want to be number one. And so this seemed like something that we could really get behind and help out with, help out the whole Cardano ecosystem with.
Great. And just for anyone who's not familiar, OCC is OccamFi, who also actually got an investment there yesterday. I'm going to be talking to them fairly soon as well, and we may talk about the listing on that as well. So they also have an ERC20 token, and they have a native asset version of that. Can people deposit both onto the exchange, or if they want to withdraw, can they withdraw both versions of it as well?
Yes, so both versions are supported for both deposits and withdrawals. So if you currently don't own a Cardano native asset, what you can actually do is deposit your ERC20 OCC to Bitrue, or just trade for OCC and then make a withdrawal of the Cardano native asset version.
Very nice. So essentially you guys are a bridge for OCC as well. So they can go through the exchange in order to convert their ERC20 to a native asset.
Yeah, exactly right.
Jeremy, from Foundation standpoint, what does this mean for the Cardano ecosystem to get to this? To me, it's a big milestone to get to here. How do you see it from your side?
Yeah, from our perspective, we're thrilled to see the greater support that's being led by Bitrue. More than being a bridge, this is a great distribution channel for native assets. And Bitrue, as being the first to do things, they have been very proactive when it comes to doing any update regarding the integration with the Cardano blockchain. So outside of native assets, in today's form with OCC, we're also working with BitTrue for getting, deeper support when smart contracts come online, so they know how to manage native assets through Plutus. So we're also looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's great, I suppose, to have close relationships with different exchanges, because exchanges are going to have a bit of work to do over the next month or two as well as we get closer to smart contracts and Alonzo. So it's great to have the support of the foundation there as well that works with.
Yeah, I mean, so for native assets on Cardano, what's interesting is that Cardano is the only multi-asset ledger. So as a native asset, we have a unified process to asset creation. And so every native asset, you share the same security guarantees as the ADA cryptocurrency. And there is no manual custom code needed for asset creation. It's all about the management of the asset itself. So if you're creating the asset, you need to determine, is this a utility token? Is it an NFT? Right now in the Cardano ecosystem, we have over 8,000 native assets that's been created. So this enables teams to just focus on producing values. And for an exchange perspective, it's very easy technically to do the management of these assets. You just have to concern yourselves with the minimum ADA fee. So at any time you're doing a transaction with an ADA, submitting it to a wallet or receiving it, there is an ADA fee that needs to be paid. So we provide guidance with the BitTrue's team on how to manage these multiple UTXO transactions.
Yeah, that's actually something I hadn't thought about. When someone deposits a native asset onto the exchange, so they send their one ADA or whatever it is as well, does that end up going into their Cardano or their ADA wallet on the exchange, or how does that work, Adam?
So I think from the actual blockchain level, it can actually be decided by the exchanges themselves. So different exchanges will have different rules. But at BitTrue, what we do is we actually we kind of reserve that ADA that was used to send to BitTrue. We reserve that for the later withdrawal. So it doesn't get actually added to that ADA balance, but it kind of gets, it makes the later withdrawal much easier.
Okay, so that can then basically be reused when someone is withdrawing a native asset. Then it's the same ADA that they've sent in. Okay,
exactly.
Very good. So these days I speak to multiple projects every day, some for interviews, some just my own due diligence and stuff like that. And I know questions I'm going to get asked are, how do they get listed on the exchange? Do you guys have a process now or certain requirements, criteria that they need to fulfill?
Well, any project that wants to get listed on BitTrue is more than welcome to contact us, however they see fit. They can contact us on Twitter, they can send us emails, whatever. And relatedly, we actually just last Tuesday, we launched a new BTR vote feature where holders of our BTR native token, they can actually stake those tokens as votes to bring new coins to BitTrue. So what we're hoping is that some projects who are building their native assets on the Cardano chain, we will include them in the BTR vote feature, and then BTR holders can vote to bring them for trading on BitTrue.
Okay, and is that the only way onto the exchange now, that they have to come through the voting process, or is there other ways on as well?
For certain very, very high quality projects or things that we really want to be supporting, can discuss those with the listing team as well.
Yeah, no, I think it's a good feature to have. Look, there's no point listing a project if it's just going to sit there and has no liquidity. It's not good for the project and it's not good for you guys either. So you need to see that there is a bit of demand there to enable proper trading on the exchange. And just on that, are we going to see ADA base pairs on BitTrue over time? For anyone not familiar with that, basically it means that you can trade a native asset against ADA. So the price would be in ADA, just like you have the price against USD or Bitcoin.
Yes, this is something that we hope to be supporting quite soon. Maybe within 1 to 2 months, you will be able to trade your native assets with ADA.
Great. Yeah, I think for me personally, anyway, that's a feature I'd really like to see, because once I start picking up native assets, to be able to go in and out of ADA would be really good. So, Jeremy, on the foundation side, can we expect other exchanges listing native assets soon, or is that being kept under wraps for now? Anything you can tell us on that?
So what we do at the exchange, at Cardano Foundation, with exchanges, was we provide open communication channels and a lot of guidance and best practices for how they can interact with Cardano based off of their specific business model. It's a daily operation for us, and it's something that we do, quite quietly. We don't really, market this, but there is a lot of interest for native assets with different exchanges. And what's important to remember is that it's their decision for what assets they support and when. That being said, with Plutus coming up, we are sharing a lot more information on Plutus smart contracts and ensuring that when we're going through this upgrade process, that all exchanges are aware of what they need to do to maintain support for ADA and any other Cardano-based asset.
Yeah, it's great to have that support there. And you guys will work with, I suppose, any exchange that's out there that needs help with integrating it. You guys help all exchanges?
That's right. Our doors are open 24/7.
Great. So no more people calling Cardano a ghost chain with what you said there, over 8,000 assets already there. And I expect that to just explode over the next few months as well, with smart contracts coming out. So I won't keep you guys much longer. Jeremy, anything from the foundation side that you want to leave us with there? Anything we can expect over the next while, or anything you want to share?
The only thing I'd like to leave you with is just that, again, we're really thrilled to see the support from Bitrue, and especially, this is showing a tighter, integration across the ecosystem, and we look forward to the months ahead.
Great. Well, I really appreciate your time today. It's always great to get insights from the foundation as well. Adam, from the Bitrue side, anything else you want to leave us with here before we close it out?
I'll just say that more and more I see that the future for ADA and Cardano looks very, very bright. And like I said, Bitrue is always very happy to support them in any way that we can. So I would definitely say expect more Cardano-related updates coming from Bitrue very soon.
That's great. From a community aspect, on behalf of the community, thanks very much for your support for ADA and from where we're trying to go. And I will put a link to Bitrue down below. And as well as that, I will probably do a tutorial on Bitrue fairly soon for anyone who hasn't been familiar with the exchange. I'll do a walkthrough of how to trade and how to use native assets on the exchange as well. Guys, thanks very much. I really appreciate your time today. Anyone who is not subscribed, please do hit subscribe. Share this out there if you want to spread the word of what is going on top of Cardano. And I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks for watching.